reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
I was born and raised in Kelantan, in Machang to be specific, and then I've got my first education or primary school in Sekolah Rendah Hamzah, and I did very well. I don't know about you guys. I did well, and then I got enrolled to MRSM KB. I've got a few other choices like RMC, but I think MRSM is much better than RMC. Those boys will be a culture shock for them later on stage in life if they get to see girls. So I go to the co-ed school, MRSM KB. It was a clear choice. Kuantan and KL, of course. KL lah, what is this? Then I went to KVP. A few years in KVP because the English, they want me to learn a lot. So we did. We choose to be in track too, so we get to enjoy more time there. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I thought it's kind of cool to be able to carry the engineer card. So my first job was actually a production engineer with EPE Power Corporation. After 6 months, I decided to go for a more interesting job. At that time, 96, I think the IT industry was booming, so I went for an interview, of which the interviewer asked me, are you sure you want to do sales? And I said, yeah, why not? You've been studying engineering, and are you sure that you want to change career at this early age? So I told him, I think I've got to make the decision right now. So I guess I can still use my engineering knowledge and what I learned in school on how the analytical mind should be. Then I can probably help you guys further, help myself to be a good salesperson. And I was with Oracle, year 2000 until 2004, if I'm not mistaken, a few years. Then I moved to HP. Then after Hewlett Packard, I went out, and I think it's about time for me to start my own business, because I believe that whatever I'm doing now is the thing that I like to do. Then it's best for me to go and do something you like to do with your own company. And I tried, and 2004 and 6, the company did well, but my venture was with the wrong partner, and I left. I left with a very big, lesson in life. So I got to redo the whole thing again. When I left the IT industry, it's a big test for me, because it's not only business-wise. I've got families. It's not as easy as it was before. When I want to change direction, I can just go because I was alone and I was not married. But this time around, I was 35 years old, and I've got 2 kids, a wife, and I made a career move. I changed, totally changed. 2006, I went from IT to oil and gas. I went to a supporting industry to the oil and gas, of which I went to shipbuilding, worked very hard again. In fact, I think in the span of a year plus, I've been going in and out of China more than 23 times or something, So I learned a bit of Chinese, just to get around. And I came back. The shipbuilding company closed few deals over here in Malaysia. They're doing quite good, but there was a time that Sangdabi picked me up, as a GM operation. That was in 2009, but it was only a short stint with Sangdabi. I left Sangdabi late 2009 and started my company, Trust Energy. Memorable moments in KPP, banyak, a lot. I think number one, because I love sport. If it's not because of my vertically challenged physique, I'll be playing volleyball for Malaysia, or maybe even better than that. But then again, I like to hang around with those rugby boys lah. Dia orang ni popular sikit. I like to hang around with them, so I was mistaken as one of them. But anyway, I love volleyball, and where was I like remember because especially when we had games against the A-level students, you know, we can actually, you know, pinpoint where we want to who we gonna hit next. You know, it's like, hey, Pojon, we gonna, you know, you just be ready. And then when Don was around, we got Mama. They were when I think that was one time Don was around, you know, during the game. I slapped the freaking court, but then the bola bounced back, you know. So those are the things that I think KPP contributed a lot to me to make me who I am today. You know, I'm very pleased to have met all of you guys. You know, different traits, different kind of upbringings. You know, so we are very much ready for what's happening next because of what we learn in KPP. You know, it's a very good mixture. KPP, there was a time when we were all about to fly, and then some of us may have to, you know, stay put, you know, because of the result and whatnot. So I still remember the words from the dean. I think it was a lady. She told us, she called us in a room. Then she told us, hope for the best and anticipate the worst, because some of us may make it, some may not. But for me, I believe I will be able to fly and go to the States. And alhamdulillah, I did, and here I am today. But my point is that you have to believe in what you do. The moment you believe, then you'll be able to achieve it. You know, if you have doubts, if you as a person have doubts of what you want to achieve, then it's going to be very hard for you guys. So words of wisdom, believe, because belief is faith, and faith is basically iman. Thank you.